Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new tournament finally after the 15-round behemoth that we just finished over the last couple months. Here's the bracket for this one. I'm going to put the rules in the description. This is my first round match, and it'll be a little bit of a longer video and a different video. All of the matches are best of 4, and then it is a double elimination. So I don't think there's going to be time to analyze each game after it finishes. But if there's a particularly good one, then I'll take a look at it at the end. So potentially 4 games, could also be 3, and then if it's a 2-2 tie, then we'll continue playing sort of two game sets as needed until there's a winner. So this is good to see. He doesn't have a lot of games on Lead Chess. He does a lot of playing against the computer, and those games are pretty useless for preparation. So I'm not really going off of anything here, but I am happy to see something that I'm really comfortable with. With the King's Pawn game, so we'll hope for some kind of dirty max-line attack here or something, and see if we can just blow him off the board really quickly. This was interesting. Petroviak over here in the second match beat Elliott 2.5 to 1.5. So that was so far in line with my prediction. That was one of the closer ones with the 8 and the 9 seed. So I'm happy that I did correctly predict the upset. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take this here. So, you hope for like a bishop g4 so that you can get some kind of a legal. That's kind of the point of playing knight c3, but nothing doing here. So we'll just trade off the light squared bishops and then play d4 and just have a really solid center. Nothing too special here. Bishop g5, I think, is probably a waste of time since this diagonal is pretty adequately covered. So we'll just be happy just moving the knight here. I expect him to take, but there's a chance that he doesn't, I guess. And it's probably worth it to, if he does play here, it's probably worth it to play knight e6 and fork these 2 pieces. And we could be in for some dirty stuff too, with the knight coming to d5. So maybe like e5, knight e6, queen e7, and then knight d5, and then if queen takes, then we have knight takes d7 check, and we pick up the queen. Just a really common pattern. I mean, regardless of what happens, I'm doing really well on the clock. Up almost a minute and a half already, so quite nice, I suppose. It's very convenient. So we'll see here. Yeah, I mean, that move's probably fine. I should probably just continue developing with bishop e3, guard my piece here. No need for me to flinch in the center at all, so everything looks to be pretty normal here. Knight e5 is maybe a little bit of an annoyance, since he's threatening to go to g4 or c4. I guess he can't go to g4 because of my queen guarding it, so that is nice. This is definitely a mistake. We can... I'm looking at this, queen g6, can take here, I lose this, complicated. I think it's probably worth it. Yeah, so we'll hit him with knight to d5. And then if the queen comes back, then we can go knight b5 and just continue to bully him. He's got to make a queen move. I think probably the most... I think the best try for him, I mean, it's not to guard the pawn because he just can't guard it. I'm going to keep hammering it. I guess he could go like queen f7. Yeah, no, I think this is the best try. I could go knight here, but that kind of takes the sting out of it a little bit. He could just castle queenside, and that's... I don't know if I'm really doing a whole lot there. Knight there, castle queenside, I play f... Yeah, but he's hitting this too. That's just a bit annoying. I don't know that I'm incredibly worried about it. Let's Can I take the knight first? Yeah, I don't think I need to lose this. I think we'll just take this first, and then we'll play knight takes here. And we'll just pick up a rook, and I can just sort of hunker down here. That's probably the most accurate way to do this. And what did we use about... Seems like we used about 45 seconds on that move, but I think it's probably worth it. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. We'll just go ahead and grab that. He can take that, no big deal. We'll just castle queenside. Okay. Could go rook f1. Could go king d2. Yeah, I think probably rook f1 is just the... This just makes the most sense. And I'm up a rook. He's got 10 seconds. I mean, he's taking too much time. Okay. Everything looks fine. So yeah, I mean, I guess as long as I don't get mated, we're doing well. So yeah, we'll go queen d3. I'm gonna castle queenside anyway. So if we get a queen trade, then it's pretty much over since I'm up a rook. Okay, that's reasonable. Yeah, we'll just do this so we can castle. And if he takes it, he takes it. No big deal. Fine. So he's avoiding the queen trade, which that's pretty smart. We'll go ahead and castle. I can get my knight out later. I'm not incredibly worried about that. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Seems fine. He doesn't really have any development to speak of, so nothing to worry about there. And we can start working on extracting this knight. I don't know that he would love to take this and then allow this, so we're gonna stick the knight there. Okay, seems fine for me. Yeah, we can just go ahead and grab that. I don't hate trading. He's doing well to not run out of time and to try to make me earn it, so that's good. Yeah, we'll start to sort of pick apart at this. I think he's going to push. Oh, he timed out. Okay. So we'll hit him with the rematch. We are up 1-0, so a good start. That increment went down really fast. That's a little bit surprising. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we'll see what he has against the Sicilian. I didn't see in his limited game history. I didn't see a whole lot against the Sicilian, so I imagine the con will be somewhat difficult to meet. Let's see, we'll go here. Yeah, okay, so I've played against this before. Yeah, we have people in the league that do play this. It's a nice try. We'll go with bishop b4. It's a nice try because I can't really go knight here quite yet. I mean, they're gonna push, and that's annoying. So, yeah, no, this is just not good. He has to be more careful than this. And now there's gonna be a lot of things falling. Yeah, now we're gonna pick this up. I figured he'd be pretty reluctant to move his king, and that he was going to do this to guard the rook, and then miss that the knight was hanging. So, lots of things falling here. Let's see. Yeah, we should just be able to do this. And we'll eye the f5 square for the knight. Knight c6 is coming soon. He does have the bishop pair. This is one of the annoying things about the con is, you know, even if you do win something here, I realize I'm up a piece, but there's a lot of positions where you're only up a pawn, and you've traded off your dark squared bishop, and your opponent has the bishop pair, and then all your queenside pawns are on light squares, so your other bishop can't get out. So you pretty much don't have either bishop. It's a little bit terrifying. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of assumed he'd go there, and just be a general annoyance. I mean, I guess the queen trade would happen, but that's really annoying to deal with for me. I have a queen check here. I don't think it does anything. I mean, what is he? Does he just go king f2? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, not really anything going on there. We'll just get ourselves castled. I mean, I'm up a piece at this point, so I mean, I feel like really the only way that I lose is if I get myself checkmated. So we'll just take some care. This looks like a good move, but I have queen check where I pick up the rook. So I mean, maybe I want to go. Maybe I should have went knight f5 to try to induce this or something. That could have been a thought, but I am just sort of waiting for him to push this. So we'll hold off on the queen e4 check. I'm not really sure how he manages to untangle. I mean, again, he's down a piece, but a lot of times when you're down a piece, you have not as many other challenges to deal with, right? Like you'll lose the piece and then you get some compensation, but it just seems to me like he hasn't gotten any. That's a good move. Yeah, that kind of throws a wrench into a lot of things that I wanted to do. I could go here, but then bishop c4, so I might just not do that. Well, but then I take this. So let's just go ahead and we'll just calmly drop it. Does he play c4 then, though? But then I have the check, because it blocks the rook. So we can just come back. It should be fine. That's a good move. It's going to get hit, and I do have to take care not to allow my queen to get trapped. I mean, I do want to move my knight here, and that does take us a pretty important square away from my queen. It would be pretty hard, him being down this many pieces, to trap my queen in the center of the board, but it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. So we do have to take some care. Although he's really down on the clock once again. So I've played him in person over the board at a chess club, but I couldn't remember if he was a very seasoned blitz player or not. I just genuinely didn't remember. And then of course online is just a totally different animal. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and trade. I mean, I'm up a piece. This is a business decision. And then we'll continue developing our pieces. It'd be really nice to have my bishop out at some point, but I mean, whatever. We'll go knight f5 and then pawn to d6, most likely. Oh man, but that's so good. Yeah, this is pretty good, and he might mess up and move the rook here because he wants to preserve his castling. Oh man. We can just be annoying here. Yeah, I mean, now it just hangs. So that's pretty good, of course. I kind of want to go here just for the memes, really. Nah. I think I have to, because if I come back here, then he has g4. Yeah, we gotta do it for the memes. Yeah, I mean, he has bishop e3 here too, but I mean, I'm not really. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really getting out of that. Okay, I mean that I can just leave that alone. And we'll play here. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I missed that. Well, yeah. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, we'll just go f5. I'm not getting my knight trapped. I do have this if he hits me. What? Oh, okay. Oh, let's go here. That was quick. Okay, yeah, and then. Well, I mean, we'll come back here, I guess, and pick that up. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, there was just a rook there. Yeah, we're missing a lot. Okay, we'll hit this. He's moving awfully quick now, jeez. Okay, I can leave that alone. I could do that. Let's just get ourselves developed here. Nothing too special. Yeah, fine. Really want to do that, but no, we'll just keep it going. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can trade. I like trades. Okay, it's about time I take this rook. Yeah, we're not gonna miss it this time. What am I doing? Okay, and we'll take that. Not gonna miss any more free pieces, I hope. All right, looking good. And let's hit him with another one. Oops. Okay. Best by test. You know, I kind of like this over the traditional blitz games that we were doing. You know, you just kind of play for 10 minutes and then you review for 5 and then that's it. I don't know. I like this a little bit better. This is not to be recommended. This is just free, and I can reinforce and hit the bishop at the same time if the knight gets challenged. So, not really to be recommended. And there was nothing incredibly wrong with what he did before. And I mean, it wasn't good, but it certainly wasn't terrible. Yeah, so we'll just come back. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so okay, we're just gonna grab some center here. All of my pieces can be developed quite easily. Same thing here, simple enough. Guard my pawn, keep developing. Sure. Bishop c4, everything going fine. That knight move's a little bit awkward. I'm not really sure where he's going to go to allow this bishop to come out. So, well, just a bit awkward there. I'm a little bit suspicious that he's going to put his queen on e7 at some point, maybe. Let's just get ourselves castled. We don't need to overthink anything. But I feel like that could be like just based on his style, he might go for that. So maybe like bishop g5 would have been pretty proactive, and then on queen e7 we can just kick it right back. But it's not like this knight move really comes with any any vigor or anything. I mean, this has this guarded, so not really a whole lot going on there. That's not to be recommended. No, this pawn's a target now, so I'm not going to take that. We will leave that be. And we're going to pin this because I want something here. I mean, he's played e5, c5, so now d5 is weaker forever. d6 is weaker for the rest of the game, so that's where we're going to put our focus. I mean, if this bishop ever moves, I mean, I do have to worry about a6, b5, and I can't really be getting my bishop trapped because this pawn is here, but everything should be fine. On h6, I'm just going to pull back. If he plays g5, he plays g5. That move is a little bit more of a concern if his king is uncastled and my king is castled. But as it stands right now, I'm not really all that worried. Thinking about this just for fun. No, but we'll go here because then we can go f5, and then we're really putting our focus on d6 like we said we should. Yeah, there's like knight f5, there's this knight here, there's this knight here. This helps me too. He brings my queen to the center, and I don't have to worry about anything kicking it away. If this knight ever moves, I mean, I suppose I can chop that off, and then he's got doubled pawns, and then I'll probably win an endgame, but that's pretty unambitious. Yeah, we'll just take the free pawn. I don't really see any reason why not. He doesn't have any productive knight moves. He can go b6. B6 is pretty productive, I suppose. Yeah, b6 is productive. Yeah, I have the take here, and then bishop moves back, and he does have an open file, so that's somewhat productive. But then I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got some problems to deal with still with that pin, and if the queens are coming off. So, okay, so he just wants the fianchetto here. That's reasonable. So can I just probably? Yeah, I mean that probably works. Bishop there, maybe. This probably works. I'm just not. I'm looking at like h6, and then I don't really know how I'm winning material. Maybe I am. I don't know. Not really sure. At the very least, it hinders his development because if he goes here, it's one less piece guarding this, and then now I'm kicking this piece here. So I mean, we might see some like doubling. But he's really getting down there on the time. Now he's hanging queens. I could have went bishop e7 just for fun. Let me see. So we can come back, but my bishop's hanging. That wasn't bad. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I had that I missed. Because I didn't see that. That's a shame. Okay. I guess we'll just count. I really shouldn't, right? I would lose 2 bishops for that. So yeah, so I just have to take the knight. It's so boring, but I mean, okay, we're up 2 pawns. We could have been up in exchange if I saw queen takes f8. Okay. It is best of 4, which I mean, we could stop now since I've won 3, but I don't know. I mean, we can always just do another one. I guess I can throw that out there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. You could make an argument either way. You know, it's best of 4, so you know, after 3 wins, you stop it at 3, or you could be, you know, you just want, you know, maybe you want like a more complete score. I don't know. Either way is fine. Okay, so I imagine I'm going to be seeing the f4 move again. It was pretty solid. Maybe if I go, oh no, this is not good. No, don't do this. Yeah, I mean this is good when like the pawn's here and you're hitting the f pawn, but now you're just biting on a rock, and now I'm having some fun. You know, you can do all your Morphy developing moves, but you know, when Morphy developed, he had targets and, you know, and direction here. We're just kind of going through the motions, and this is just not. This is not a way to play against any e6 Sicilian here. And then okay, we'll continue developing. So yeah, I mean, it looks weird to move all these pawns, but you have to move them anyway in the con, right? I mean, I had that last con game where all my pawns were on light squares and I couldn't get any queenside development. So I mean, if you can move them early, it's actually fairly decent. And if you can move them early with tempo, we get all this fun stuff. Then, you know, then you're in business. Yeah, now I mean, we can just go b4 and just take this pawn. So he's probably gonna go like d3. I don't know. I have no idea how to play this as white because this is bishop c4 is just not a good move. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, this is probably fine. After knight takes, and then here, and then the bishop, and then takes. He has bishop here, where my b6 is really weak, and I don't like that at all. I'm not I'm not about that life. So we might just go queen c7. Knight c6 is okay too, but I kind of want that knight on d7. So let's just go queen c7. Yeah, we're not, and I can, maybe this will be the one that I analyze. The game that doesn't matter is the game that I'll analyze, but that's not. B4, you're really only playing if you're confident you can win the pawn, get yourself castled, and finish your development, that's a lot of ifs. Otherwise, I'm not comfortable. And maybe the computer is. Maybe we look at it and the computer says, hey, it checks out. I don't want a knight on b6, and I don't have this knight out, and I'm with the bishop x-ring, and all that's nonsense. We're not doing that. You know what we are doing, though? This should work. Okay, I can take it. I don't know if I can take on c3, though. This bishop's not here. If that bishop was there, then I'd be a little more afraid. I should probably take the center pawn, huh? Yeah, I think that'd be more prudent. Let's do that. We can leave that guy sit still. He's got c4. Christ. Oh well. I guess I should really play d5 now. Yeah, he can play c4. c4 is pretty good. Oh wait, what? No, he can't. No, I can take it and reinforce. I thought for some reason, after he played it and I took, for some reason I thought I didn't have another pawn that could guard this, but yeah, because usually you don't want to be. That pawn gets challenged. I mean, you got to keep it there. You usually don't want to be taking. I might play d5 anyway. Nah. No, we'll just play knight f6. Could see bishop f4. Pawn, bishop back. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't have good dark squares. So if bishop f4, I think I should play e5. d6 is scary. It's scary with that. Yeah, and this is, yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about here. And I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, so we're not really out of the woods yet. So we'll go ahead and we're going to chop that. Have to keep an eye on this. Get ourselves castled. We should still have a reasonable position. Yeah, where do I want that bishop? I think probably here. Because I'm going to play d5. Yeah, and even if I play e5, I think I want my pawn on d5. I think this is fine. Yeah, we'll play that. What? Okay, no, he's just low on time. Okay, I thought I missed something. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, I just want to show this line. We won't do like a super in-depth review of this. But yeah, this is a little scary. So I mean, for you con players or really just you like pawn chasers, like here. So yeah, I mean, we did say this. Full disclosure, that the computer might be okay with doing this. I, however, am not. I am not a computer. So yeah, here. I mean, I guess you have this. So you're playing a con, which is already an opening that has... It doesn't exactly foster good development. There's a lot of pawn moves. It's supposed to just be a solid structural defense. And then you're capturing two pawns in the opening with your weak bishop. And computer says it's fine. Objectively, it's probably fine. But then you have to play that opening, and then you have to play it in a blitz game. I'm not. I mean, bishop b7 is a very clear idea, but I am not willing to play this position in a blitz game. I mean, there's going to be a knight or a bishop on my b6 square at some point, and I don't have anything that I can do about that. I'm up 2 pawns, but great. I don't know what the future of my rook looks like. Computer is getting a little bit weary here. Yeah, knight b3 looks good. I have to move this knight so that my rook has some breathing room. Probably this is fine. We have an open file to the to the side our king wants to castle to as well. There's a lot of weaknesses here. I consider myself a pawn grabber, but I mean, how do I ever develop? Do I have to play g6, right? So, okay, it says knight b to c5. That looks like a really good move. I underestimated that move. I didn't even look at it. That's really annoying. Bishop c8. So we'll progress. So I just kind of want to see what's the computer doing here. Bishop f4. Do you really want to trade? You just don't need to. So just queen d2. This looks horrifying to play as black. Yeah, no. I would mess this up. You can say that, right? I mean, you can you cite computer lines all you want. If you put me in this position, I'll mess this up. There's no way. There's no way I can play this position. Okay, I mean, bishop f4 you can't really play because of e5, so I mean, probably just castles queenside. And then I don't know. I genuinely have no idea how this develops. Bishop c8's the top move. I mean, I understand d5. That makes sense to me. I mean, bishop d6 becomes a good square, but what do we do about this? How do we defend this? Am I too bad? King b1 looks like a great move. The computer just never develops it. Yeah, and I'm not at all comfortable playing like that. I don't know what the long-term plan is. Neither does the computer. The computer just calculates, so that's we have something going for us, I guess. And it's sort of slowly getting pulled away from black. I mean, we were at like -2. I don't know about this one. I don't know. That doesn't look comfortable to me at all. So, but okay. That notwithstanding, we avoided any lines that were too complicated. Just be aware in the con. Whenever you play b4, that knight can come to a4, and there's some dark square shenanigans that you gotta. I mean, it's a problem. So yeah, I usually don't move that pawn if I can avoid it. But anyway, so it looks like. Okay, so we'll win. So yeah, so we're going on to play Petroviak next. That's a terrifying round 2. I mean, he did somehow get 9th seed in the last tournament. So I mean, that's just a really, really tough one. Hopefully we do well. We'll see. We'll have to do our homework. This is a double elimination tournament, so we do have some losers bracket spots opening up. It looks like Elliot will be playing Andrew, so. Should be a lot of fun, so I am looking forward to it. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.